Joining me now is the Chief Operating Officer and Interim Executive Director of the Columbus Symphony. A big welcome to Daniel Walshaw. Daniel, welcome to Comic Book Central.
Hey, so nice to be here and celebrate all the great things of the Columbus Symphony.
Oh my goodness. I love going to the Columbus Symphony, but I especially love when there's a nerd theme coming in, a geek theme, whatever you want to call it. I got to say, we're going to get right into it. Two huge events right
Yeah.
around the corner for the Columbus Symphony. I want to get the word out about both to the listeners. First up, count them, two performances of a John Williams celebration. Those are words we like all in order. John Williams celebration. Those are very, conducted by none other than your music director, Maestro Rasen Milanov.
Yeah, that's
Pronouncing that.
correct.
Okay. Friday, September 20th and Sunday, September 22nd. I want to make sure I get the dates right. Safe bet to say that you are a fan of Maestro John Williams as well.
Well, I mean, come on. I personally think he's the best American composer to ever live. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously there's a lot of great ones out there, but John Williams, when you think about kind of the impact of great composers around the world and the lasting nature of what they do, John Williams' music is going to last not for decades, for centuries, without a
Yeah.
doubt. They're going to be playing his music in 200 years from now, just like they'll still be playing Beethoven. So I think that we are so excited. This is Rawson's 10th anniversary with the orchestra, and we wanted to open with a bang and just get
Wow.
get everybody in here and excited about the music, excited about the orchestra, excited about the future of our city.
What a way to celebrate the 10th anniversary. I can't believe it. Well, yeah, I guess that has been right. Yeah, that's the math works out. This is going to
I've
be at
counted, I
the
promise.
what's that?
I've counted, I promise.
Okay. You always have to go. I always have to like add up the like on my fingers. Like, is this the 10th anniversary, 11th? It's because math is hard. We know math is hard. This is going to be at the spectacular Ohio Theater in downtown Columbus. Incredible venue. I've been there for movies. I've been there for concerts, for symphonies. What's the atmosphere been like around the Ohio, around the symphony right now as you sort of gear up for this? You mentioned you're coming into a lot of different events now, 10th anniversary, and again, we'll talk about a superhero one in a moment, but just the excitement has to be buzzing right now around everywhere you are.
Yeah, I mean, we just got off an incredibly successful picnic with the Pops season, which we performed downtown at the Columbus Commons. If you haven't
I was
been,
going to say, for people that aren't familiar with the region, it's Columbus Common, because I moved here in 2011, and I think it used to be like like a mall or something, if I remember, and then
yeah,
the mall went away, and then they built up this huge commons, this huge amphitheater. You sit out on the lawn. There's seats there also. You can take your drinks. There's food trucks
yeah,
there,
got it all.
and they come in and the Columbus Symphony puts on these incredible concerts. So that's like all summer long, right?
That's all we do. 7 weeks in a row in the summer. I think it's one of the most incredible things that happens in Columbus during the summer. It's this last summer we had Nas, the like legendary rapper Nas performed with the orchestra with Stuart Chaffetz conducting, and it was one of our most successful concerts we've ever had. And Nas himself and his team had such a good time with the Columbus Symphony that they're now taking our conductor Stuart Chaffetz on the road with them. Uh,
Oh, wow.
they took him to Vegas for a residency. They're taking him to to London when they do a show at the London Symphony. And
Oh,
Stu was texting me the other day after the Vegas time. He said that the Nas folks, everybody was saying that Columbus was the best concert they've ever done. That this
wow.
concert was this audience and the whole experience was next level. So we're
Yeah.
proud of
And
that.
Stewart has nothing to do, right? Like he's got nothing on his plate now. I think he's like running like three different symphonies like all over the world. So it's
Yeah,
unbelievable how he's able to pack this in, but
I know,
what an honor. What an
I
honor.
know, I know. Yeah, so that's we're mighty, we're mighty. And so yeah, we just got off that. We close every year with the Ohio State University marching band performs with the orchestra on the last concert of Picnic with the Pops, and that talk about nerd out. Like, first of all, I'm not from here. I'm from that state up north. I didn't go to Michigan, but uh,
Right.
I remember my first year here. everybody in the office and the musicians were telling me about the marching band performing with the orchestra. I'm like, what is this going to be? Come on, like
Yeah.
bunch of kids playing. It's great. I'm a convert now. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm from
It's so
Pennsylvania and I didn't get it
cool.
either. And people were explaining it to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. No, it's the marching. They have fully earned that title. They are the best damn band in the land, and as
Yeah.
Stu likes to say, with the best damn orchestra in the land.
Yeah. It's the team up. It's the
It's the
superhero team
team
up.
team up. It's so cool, and it's like getting ready for the the football season and everything.
Yeah.
So it's a blast. So yeah, so that's over now, and we're we're moving in back into the theaters, and gearing up for an incredible classical season and pop season, and yeah, to open it up in this way. Last year we opened our season with Gustav Holst's The Planets, and we had a screen
Mhm.
up. We were playing these incredible NASA images of the planets, um, and we intentionally did a Friday night and a Sunday afternoon, only piece on the program, 1 hour, because we wanted to make this like everybody can come, family
Mhm.
friendly, accessible. Bring your kids. Kids get into our concerts for free. All of our classical concerts, kids get in for free with their parents. And it was such a fun, joyful experience. We wanted to recreate that with this opening weekend here, and we thought there's no better way to do that than with the music of the great John Williams. So
Yeah.
that's how we
And
landed on opening with this program.
that's what I was curious about, because correct me if I'm wrong, because I remember, because I'm such a pack rat, and I'm like, I know I've seen the music of John Williams
Mhm.
before in Columbus. I went back, I think it's 2015. Look, I saved my program. If you're watching the YouTube version, I saved my program. I collect, look, if you watch it on YouTube, you can see I save everything
Yeah,
behind me. Has it been like 2015? Because now you mentioned 10th anniversary. So now the math's starting to work out
yep,
since this celebration of John Williams has been on that stage.
that's right. Yeah, and I think Rawson
Wow.
conducted that back then as
Yeah, he
well.
did. Yeah, I've
Um,
got the whole play. I'm wondering, like, is it going to be the same list? Is it going to change it up? Is it, so I'm kind of like, I'm anticipating it now.
yeah, I know I have the roster here somewhere, and I should have
The
come
the
for
current one or the 2015 one?
the one for this concert. I'm
Okay, well,
trying to pull it up.
don't spoil
Oh,
it, but
don't spoil it. All right.
I'm
Well,
guessing, because I'm looking at the last one. I mean, obviously at Jaws, look, it's Comic Book Central. He sneaked the Superman theme in the last time. I'm always going to vote for that.
yeah,
I'm always going to hope that Superman pops up, Raiders of the Lost Ark pops up, Star Wars. I'm guessing we're going to hear some Star Wars.
there's got to be Star Wars. There may even be some Star Wars characters there. We'll see. We'll see if that happens.
Okay, because that's what I love about this, especially these events, because look, to some people, the orchestra symphonies can seem, a little stuffy, a little bit, oh, do I got to dress up? You're always going to wonder, it's like here, I'm going to wear a Superman t-shirt.
Yeah,
Batman's coming up. We're going to talk about that. I'm wearing a Batman t-shirt. It's
yeah,
like that's what's so cool about this, is like it's so inviting to so many people of
yeah,
so many ages. You can
yeah.
just kick back and geek out at this stuff, no matter what they're prefer, whether it's John Williams or whether it's, like you said, the planets or anything. It's so accessible.
It is. I mean, and the backdrop of the Ohio Theater, like, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I mean, we are. You're going to hear a lot of the hits. You're going to hear a lot of the hits. You're going to definitely hear some Star Wars. Um, our concert master is going to play the theme from Schindler's List, which is going to be
Oh, wow.
incredible, beautiful, emotional. I mean, just think about John Williams' history. When we were planning the show, like we just started looking back at all these scores and thinking,
Yeah.
"Holy moly,
Okay, that taps into
you
my
could fill
question.
like
That
10 concerts with his music, and you still would only get through half of it. It's
that taps
incredible."
into my question. What's that process like? How do you do this? Are you part of it? Is who's all involved in this, and how do you select from decade after decade after decade of epic scores? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, that I mean that. So first of all, the music has to be available, and not everything is available. John Williams, for what I love about his music is he's actually gone through his scores to the films and created his own signature series of orchestral arrangements
Yeah.
of these movies, and they are good. They're not they're not kind of cheap, watered down arrangements. They are
Yeah.
incredible arrangements that like full lush, big orchestra, complex. Um, so we kind of we look at that list and pull from it and just put together a concert of for this one we really wanted to focus on kind of what are those familiar pieces that we all know and love, but also what are the scores that you may not know so well from some of the
Hmm.
earlier titles of John Williams.
Well,
um
that one's the one right around the corner, September 20th and September 22nd. And like you said, it's been about 9 years, I think, since the last. So it is kind of rarefied air. So if you get your opportunity, I highly recommend it. One
yeah,
that might be even a
I
little.
and I
Oh, go ahead.
stress like this is a
Yeah.
this is a family friendly program. It's going to
Yes.
be it's not a 3 hour concert. This is a shorter concert.
Oh,
um
yeah.
so I'm going to bring my 6-year-old, and he's gonna geek out as well. He's been enjoying Star Wars and stuff. So this is the best thing in the world to bring your kids to and get them
Yeah.
to hear a big orchestra on stage with a choir. Ooh, there's a teaser. We got a choir on this one. So think
I'm,
about think about think
I'm
about those
sensing a
John
little,
Williams
I'm
pieces you
sensing a
might
little
have.
prequel, Star Wars prequel action. I know, that one always,
Maybe.
I think I know what's coming. So, but that's the thing, you go and it's just like for us older fans, it's nostalgia. I'm not gonna lie, I tear up when I hear ET,
Oh,
when
oh,
Raiders comes in, the heart starts beating a little faster when I hear Superman, I'm a 10-year-old kid again. But just for the younger generations too, it's just that it's so epic and it just sweeps you up. And so that's the event that's coming. So again,
and he
anybody that has a chance to get
revolutionized.
that,
Like there was
yeah,
movie scoring. He changed the game. Like
yeah,
there's nothing like him before it.
right,
There's nothing like it before him. The way he attributes themes to characters, musical themes and musical ideas attributed to characters. This is something Wagner did in his operas that was also revolutionary at the time.
yeah,
John Williams applied this technique to movies, and so that's why you hear Leia's theme, you hear Luke's theme, and you only hear those themes when those people are on screen or when they're trying to reference those people. So the
yeah.
music becomes this other part of storytelling with John Williams in a way that just never existed before, and now every great film composer uses that.
Yeah. Well, even
That's
Williams jokes on
I
stage. He's like, oh, you can actually hear the music. Oh, the movie's always getting in the way of my music. Like he always jokes about that. So what a perfect time now. You get, all the music, pure. And I think the Sunday performance, I think is even a matinee too. I think it's at 2 o'clock.
It is.
So
And
perfect for
again,
families.
the family friendly. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
yeah, that's when I'm bringing my 6-year-old is to the 2 p.m. one because the other one's just going to be a little too late. So,
Yeah.
um,
Oh, it's something for the whole family to do the afternoon. I got to talk about the other one, October 19th. This one's even more rarefied air, I think, too, because there's so many anniversaries surrounding it, too. Batman in concert. I am so stoked for this one. I have seen it performed elsewhere, and I know the vibe, I know the mood, I know what happens. So I'm prepared for it from another, but it's going to be so much better now because it's only like 10 minutes, which makes it a little bit easier.
yeah,
Um, talking about the anniversaries too, 35th anniversary of the film, 85th anniversary of the character itself. There's a sequel book that's coming out, I think, in October. So there's so much hype surrounding the movie. What went into bringing Batman in concert? This is the 89 film with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson and
yep,
Danny Elfman's incredible score. What
yeah,
went into bringing and you mentioned Stuart Shavitz before.
yeah,
He did an incredible job with you guys for Raiders of the Lost Ark a little while ago. I saw that one.
yeah.
Now he gets to enter the world of Gotham City.
Well, so first of all, these the movies performed with the orchestra, I think is an incredible experience, and
Yeah.
everyone should have that experience. It's basically what happens is the producers strip the orchestra or the score out of the film. We get the parts that align with the movie, and
Hmm.
they play the music live to the film. And like, what? That's cool. That's like
Hmm.
that's a
Yeah,
really that's a really cool thing that we do. And it's been going on for probably about in real earnest for like 10 years now. And
yeah,
um, this title actually just became available about a year ago. So it's when it became available, when the agent told me about it, it's like, yes, we have. First of all,
That was it.
this was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, um, and I had my Batman action figures, and I love this. Um,
And it's
and
so difficult too because you're trying to I never know whether to watch the film or watch the orchestra or watch the
yeah,
film or watch and I'm going back and forth and I'm like, it's too much and it's overwhelming in a good way, in a really cool way.
absolutely, and that's like a completely different experience than just watching a movie. Like you're getting
Right.
this unbelievable experience of the live orchestra and all the acoustics that go along with that in the theater and with the sound of the live instruments. And for this one, like, and talk about another revolutionary film composer, Danny Elfman,
Yeah.
with this score. What an incredible score! The themes from this score are unreal. The music as well just sets the mood in a way that you just can't get anywhere else. It's just
Yeah.
so I'm really excited. We've done
Do you have a
another
favorite
the other
moment
Danny.
of the film? And like, and are you getting to hear any of this? Are you getting to see any of this? But like, do you have a favorite? Like, I know what my favorite part is, but
I mean, I just think of those iconic scenes of that with Danny Elfman's music of specifically for the music in the movie, just those themes of kind of the up on the buildings and you hear that it's just
oh yeah.
I get chills that like whenever I see that and feel that I'm thrilled.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to the producer Michael Uslan about it too, and we both kind of gravitate toward when the Batmobile is just screaming through into the Batcave, and it's kind of going through the woods, and you get that whole Tim Burton look, and you get the Danny Elfman vibe in the back, and then I did see it with another orchestra, and they're going like you could see their intensity amps up when they're doing stuff like that too. So it's have you gotten a chance to hear anything yet? We either for John Williams or for Batman or seeing any of the preps, any little behind the scenes nuggets you can give us?
No, we don't. So we don't start rehearsals until a couple days before concerts.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Okay.
so the
So you're not
orchestra,
hearing stuff wafting in from
no, I love it. I mean that is honestly the best part of my job is like you know I have an office job, but like if I'm ever having a rough day, I pick up my computer and go over to the theater and listen to an orchestra. It's
That's yeah,
it's
yeah, good work if you
a
can get
unique
it.
perk.
Yes, good work if you can get it. So
Yeah,
it's
so
going
we
to be
don't. I
fantastic.
mean, that's the thing to know. Like this orchestra is incredible.
Yeah.
For when we do Batman, we're gonna do that on two rehearsals, an entire 2 hour film. We're gonna
Wow.
hammer through it in two rehearsals. Same thing with this John Williams concert. They're these guys are top notch. We got musicians from Juilliard and New England Conservatory, the best
Wow.
conservatories around the country and around the world, playing, working here and living here in Columbus. We're very lucky to have such a high performing group
Unbelievable.
bring us to life.
ColumbusSymphony.com.
ColumbusSymphony.com.
That's where we go to get our tickets.
Yeah,
So we've got John Williams coming up. I want to mention again September 20th and September 22nd.
mhm,
Batman in concert October 19th. What's
yeah.
beyond that? Can you give us a little preview of what's beyond that?
I'll give you a couple little extra. I finally got the set list. So
Oh, the
there may be something about a dinosaur somewhere on the program.
okay. Always enjoy going to that world.
Um, let's see. Oh, here's a good one. So we're gonna get the hymn to the fallen from Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
Beautiful piece of music.
Epic.
Yeah.
Epic.
So this is gonna be a great concert. Oh, I'm excited
It's
now.
going to cover all bases too, because it's not just, like superheroes and stuff. I mean, it's some of the most sweeping, epic, emotional stuff that Williams has ever produced, it sounds like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, you got to buy a ticket. Come.
That I was gonna say, don't spoil it any more than that. But what else is beyond so Batman and then what's beyond Batman?
Yeah. So incredible classical season coming up. Again, it's Rawson's 10th anniversary, so we went pretty big on some stuff. Some of my personal favorite music. We're going to do Mahler's Second Symphony. This is going to be one of those moments where we're going to have an orchestra of about 110 people on stage plus a 120 person chorus. It's going to be
Wow.
a chance to really feel that what the power and energy of what an orchestra in a live concert can do. Our holiday pops is always a fun favorite. And next week, actually in a couple of weeks for Beatles tribute. I think it's the
Oh, that broke up there. I'm sorry. Can you?
oh
Yeah,
so
just
yeah, we got a tribute concert to the Beatles where we got this really great group that's coming to
I
do
did.
it's like the 60th or 65th anniversary or something like that of their tour, their first tour to America. Um,
Okay.
and they do the entire one of these early albums kind of front to back with the original orchestra
Oh,
arrangements that were on the album.
oh wow.
Um,
From
and then
Beatles to Batman, man, you guys got it all
and
covered.
then there'll be another Harry Potter that'll come out in I think it's in March or April, something like that. And then the big collaboration that we're all excited about, but among the arts community is we're doing a full uh, production of West Side Story, and this is a
Oh wow.
collaboration between Kappa, the symphony, the ballet company, and the opera. Um,
You
and
guys
that's
aren't
I think
messing around. You're
no,
not messing around.
and
This is like
that's
big
in
big time
February.
stuff.
That's in February at the
All right.
Ohio Theater. Orchestra's in the pit. Rawson's conducting. Unbelievable cast. The ballet's dancing. Costumes. West Side Story. I mean, this is the there's no better piece of music and theatrical music than West Side Story. So Leonard
Wow.
Bernstein. It's going to be incredible. So
And
this is
everything is at columbussymphony.com, right? So we go
everything's at
there, all the information, all
ColumbusSymphony.com.
the tickets. And while I have your ear, look, this doesn't happen often that I get the ear of somebody down there. So it's like I'm always looking ahead, what the next adventure is going to be. Do I get a vote? Can I throw something in there? I
Yeah,
mean,
hit me.
Superman in concert, is there any chance? I know it was in Pittsburgh. I
Uh-huh.
know it almost came to Cincinnati, but COVID wrecked all of our lives and ruined live performances everywhere. So that didn't. Is there any chance, or if you could just lie to me and give me some hope that maybe one of these days Superman in concert?
Yeah, we always try to do a couple of these
All
films a
right.
year. I think they're
All
like I
right.
said, they're a great way to get people to experience the orchestra in a way they never would before. So, is it the original? Is it the Christopher
The
Reeve?
Superman 78, yeah, Christopher Reeve, John Williams, Epic, Margot Kidder, Gene
Yeah,
Hackman, Marlon Brando. It's going around. I keep waiting for it to come into my backyard. So I'm like, you know what? When I got somebody's ear, I'm always going to be asking for Superman live in concert. So if you could just jot that on a post-it note, maybe keep it in mind for next season, you'd make me a happy man.
I'll put it on. Yeah, I'll do you better. I'll throw it to our programming team, and
Oh
we'll
my.
put it in the queue.
Yeah, my 10-year-old brain would explode. That would just be it. Daniel, I thank you so much for bringing all of these
Yeah,
epic events to Columbus, the Ohio Theater, the Columbus Symphony. I mean, iconic all in their own right. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see all of these things and hear all of these things coming on. Continued success for everybody there. And thank you so much for joining me on Comic Book Central.
make sure you come say hi when you're here. Okay.
I will absolutely do that. Yeah,
Thank
and
you for all
I'll
you
be the guy
do.
in the Batman t-shirt or one of many in the Batman t-shirts.
Well, excellent. Well, thank you for what you do and for helping support the orchestra. I appreciate it.
Always. Thank you.